Yeah, I think we most of the time train together, maybe for the long runs, for the speed walks, for the hill walks, but sometimes maybe when I'm at the 10, at that time I find that I'm not training with Kimetto. But most of the time when I'm at the camp, we train together.
And do either of you ever just half yard, just edge ahead by a second in training, or is it always stride for stride the whole way? Maybe tries to win the training?
Yeah, I think in training, it depends. Sometimes maybe I beat him, sometimes he beats me in training. So it's not always neck to neck. Sometimes I beat him because in training you find that each training session depends on how you feel. Yeah.
Everybody that we've spoken to has tipped you if it comes down to a sprint finish. Are you prepared for the fact that some of the other elite field members will be trying to break from a long way out over the closing miles?
Yeah, I think that the other guys, we find that they are really also very strong. So I think we are really, for me, I'm fully prepared to handle each and everyone, because it's not only my friend Kimetto, but the other competitors also, I know they are prepared themselves very well, and they are very strong, and they are also potential winners. So I think I should really try to make sure that I keep a close watch to each and everyone, because I know each and everyone is very ready.
When you won in New York, it was on a sprint finish, and on the Adult World Marathon Majors video that they showed, there was a little bit of elbow, wasn't there, between you and the runner-up with about 400 metres to go. What happened there? Was he crowding you? What was the issue?
Yeah, I think what happened is that he was really losing his rhythm. You know, when you are very tired, you lose your rhythm. So because he has lost his rhythm, you find that he wasn't really very stable. So because
just
of,
a little elbow.
yeah, so when I was trying to come to this other side, you find that he was not really stable enough to make that kind of move. And I saw that it was the right time for me to sprint.
Brian Webber, in the orange shirt, has got a microphone. If you want to ask a question, raise your hand and Brian will come to you. The 2-hour marathon, you must get asked this a lot. When do you think it might happen? Has the athlete been born yet that's going to go sub 2 hours?
At the moment, I don't want to really, I cannot really give a time, but I think it will happen when the right time comes. Yeah.
We enjoyed watching you run the Olympic marathon on a different course in London 2012, where you got the bronze and your teammate got the silver. Was Kenya disappointed that Uganda won the gold medal when you've got so many world-class athletes in Kenya that couldn't get the Olympic gold?
Yeah, I think they were disappointed to some extent because they had high expectations that the team selected could really win a gold. So, but they were not really fully disappointed because to get a bronze and silver was also good for the country, because it has never happened that in any Olympic event Kenya gets a silver and a bronze. So despite the fact that we lost a gold, getting a bronze and a silver was also good.
But it'll be the hardest team in the world to get into for the 2016 Rio Olympics. Does it feature in your plans, having another shot at the Olympic title as well?
Yes, I think at the moment it's really in my mind that I still want to go to the Olympics, because what happened in 2012, I think I still have to correct something and try to go for the goal. So it's still in my mind, and I'm really trying to prepare and build for next year.
What type of run will you do tomorrow, the day before the race, and do you want any company?
You run tomorrow, what do you do? Training? Final training?
Tomorrow it will just be a easy run, maybe 40 minutes. Yeah. Just to warm the muscles. Yeah.
We ask everybody, what time do you get up for the race on Sunday, and what do you have for breakfast?
Yeah, I think just wake up in the normal time around 5 to prepare, make sure that everything is ready, and then go for breakfast, take tea or coffee, depends on which you like most, and maybe a slice of bread, something light. You don't need to really eat so much. Yeah.
When you're running, do you get demons in your head? Wanting to slow down or get up? When you're getting tired, do Do you have to fight internal demons?
Do you hear voices in your head telling you to slow down at a marathon when you're tired? How does your willpower overcome the desire to stop or slow down?
For me, I think I always try to balance so much when running. When you're exhausted, you find that you don't have to keep that high pace. So when you feel exhausted, you just slow down and let it be for you to recover. Then you pick up your pace again. That's how it goes.
I just wanted to know if you ever hit a wall during the race.
Right, we didn't hear
Hit a
that.
wall. Hit a wall during it. Do you ever hit the wall?
Yeah, what happened in the Olympics? Do you ever hit the wall, the famous wall in the marathon? In the Olympic Games, you led for quite a long way, and then you struggled a little bit on the last lap. Did you hit the wall?
Yeah, I think if you try to see what happened in 2012, is I lost because there's a point like 25K where I missed water. So when I missed the water at that point, you find that I took off and then come back to pick up again. So when I came back to pick up the water, you find that I lost like 25 seconds. And 25 seconds in a marathon multiplied by 8, it's like 300 meters. So somebody who was 300 meters away will automatically catch you up. So that is why I messed up. But for real, I was really feeling good.
So in all your marathons, you never actually run out of energy or hit the wall, as we call it. You've never had a bad one yet.
I think I can say that was the bad one because it was a wrong calculation and it ended up in a poor result. You see? Yeah.
Still an Olympic bronze medal.
In the lead up to like a week like this, how many miles would you put in 1 week before a marathon?
Final week mileage for a marathon. How much running do you do?
Final week, I think it's less than 70 kilometers. Yeah.
So about 45 miles.
Yeah, about 45 miles.
Now, some of your teammates have disappointed us with their post-race celebration plans. Some of them have said, what would you like? Chocolate, ice cream, beer, crisps. Tea features quite strongly. Tell us that if you win, if you break the course record, you have a beer or you go out to party, what will you do? What will you do to celebrate? There must be something that you will treat yourself with. Chelsea?
Yeah, I think after the race, you find that on 26 maybe there's a match or between Chelsea and Arsenal, maybe watch, but when it comes to maybe your own way of celebration, you find that immediately after the race, it's very hard for one to feel like eating, you see, because of that kind of stress, the body's not where you feel very tired, but maybe after resting around evening hours, then now you can eat something of your favorite. So for me, I normally like the fries.
Fries, good man. Get him in the fries.
Yeah.
See, that's the engagement with people. How many days off do you take from running after a marathon?
I think after a marathon, you find that I always take like 2 weeks off. And then 2 weeks off and then just to start easy, but not full training. Just to make sure that I just come back a little bit, but it's always like full month. But with little training, and then now, before you start the next program for the next race. Yeah.
And the question we always conclude with is we're celebrating the first ever men's winners of the London Marathon where they crossed the line hand in hand. If you cross the line on Sunday with anybody, not necessarily somebody in the marathon, who would you choose to be hand in hand with?
Yeah, I think if I was to cross the finish line with anybody, I think one who I could really feel was if my wife could be around, maybe I would love to hold the hands and cross the finish line.
So that's a good answer. If you take Jose Mourinho, you wouldn't have got that ripple of applause. We wish you all the best. It would be a rare, rare thing to have another 3-time winner of the Virgin Money London Marathon. Ladies and gentlemen, Wilson Kipsang.